Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Clone Wars, you guys. I'm really excited to get into more of it. We are really making our way too. We're in the teens now of season 4, which means, I think they all run about like 22 or 24 episodes. So we're really making our way, guys. And I gotta say, this season's been really good so far. And last episode was no exception. I'll get into that in a second, but first I just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. And if you are joining me on YouTube today, thank you so much. I hope you will hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. So, yes, guys, I got pretty heated in the last reaction because Lux was making me mad. And, like, I don't want to seem unfair towards him because, certainly, he's seen enough to really make anyone very, very confused on where to go next, you know? He was raised his whole life as a, well, I don't know. It's not like his whole life, because the war hasn't been going on that long. Like, he's in, like, what, his late teens? But, I mean, for a lot of his young life, we'll say, he was raised as a separatist. His dad died. Now his mom has died, but his mom has died because of something Dooku did, which shatters his whole illusion of how everything worked. But at the same time, like, you're not just gonna go, you know, oh, hey, I guess I'm a Republic person now, you know? Like, you still have those thoughts and feelings, and everything you learned about the Republic. And let's be honest, the Republic, we the audience know that it's, you know, both sides are being played basically. There's tons of corruption going on in the Republic as well. The Republic is not this kind of like cut and dry answer to everything going on in the universe by any stretch of the imagination. But that being said, all of those things are true and important. How does your mind now go to the Death Watch? Like, you were on the right track. Where did we veer off into the Death Watch? Really? Of course, you know, impressionable young man, been through a lot, emotions are high, promises are made, they say things he wants to hear, and then here we are. So, okay. I was told after the fact that there was a character in the last episode that I thought I knew, and then I was like, oh, wait, maybe I don't. And yes, turns out I did know them. I won't say a whole lot more than that because, again, I don't know what everyone has seen and not seen. I know that's kind of annoying, but, you know, I just don't want to be the reason someone gets spoiled on something unnecessarily. But if you know what I'm referring to, which probably most of you do, then I will just tell you that I was very, very excited that I didn't get it wrong to begin with. I was only wrong in thinking, like, I was wrong. That was, yeah, that didn't make any sense, but I think you know what I mean. So, I hope that's not all we're going to see of that character. And from content that I've seen, including that character, I think that we will get more with them. We will. Like, it wasn't, we're going to get more with them. And I'm excited for that. At least I hope so. If not, then still cool. Still really cool. But I think we will. So now that I'm done talking in riddles, I will say that last episode was fun. Let's not forget about the little, you know, the friendship / budding romance, perhaps, between Ahsoka and Lux. You know, at first I was like, I just thought they were just becoming, like, friends. They did a little bit of teasing towards the fact that there was some flirtatiousness going on, you know, with Ahsoka saying she was his bride and everything, or betrothed or whatever. And having to do the kiss and everything. And so I don't know if they're going to follow up on any of that. You know, she said, like, hopefully I'll see you again. I don't know if we're really going to see him again. But it was interesting to kind of, like, see Ahsoka in a situation, in, like, a teenage situation. You know what I mean? Like, she's so mature that I don't even always think of her as like, oh, that's right. She's like, you know, she's still a young person, you know? So that was, you know, that was interesting. Our little Ahsoka is growing up. Our little Ahsoka is growing up. So yeah, guys, great episode. I'm excited for what lies ahead. I'm pretty sure that was a one-shot, but I don't know. So what do you say we find out? Let's jump into the next episode of Clone Wars. Let's go.
Mastermind of a separatist plot to kidnap Chancellor Palpatine has been captured by Republic forces.
Are you kidding me?
Another long, boring debate.
Anakin's not down with the bureaucracy. Oh no!
Would you rather they call you in to train younglings?
Are you crazy?
Anakin and younglings. Also, how ironic is that there's a separatist plot to kidnap him, and he's the one, like... So did he come up with the plot? I guess he came up with the plot, unless someone's just acting on their own. But if it's going through Dooku... What? Obi-Wan what? Obi-Wan did it on purpose. He has plan. It was all part of his plan. It was all part of his plan. He had... What on earth, Obi-Wan? Oh my god, Obi-Wan.
How is he?
Don't die. He's not gonna die, but...
Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan, what?
Obi-Wan?
It's a trick. It's a trick. It's gotta be a trick. He's at... Guys! Obi-Wan's not dead! Don't try and pull this on me. Oh no. The episode is called Deception. They're playing a long game here. Oh.
He hasn't said a word since it happened.
Oh my god. And look, she's there at his funeral. Guys, this is wrong on so many levels. Considering what happens later on. And also just that... No. He's not. He's not dead. Why are you trying to fool me? I know he's not dead.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
I killed Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Like heck you did. I'm not buying it.
We talked about this. Killing a Jedi was the best move we had.
What? They planned it all. They planned it all. They planned it and he's not really dead. They were trying to fool somebody and yeah. Yeah. Yep.
So, how was my funeral?
Performance than you.
I took the vital suppressor as instructed. I was dead
Got
to the
it.
world when Anakin moved my body.
So Anakin really...
I was alive.
No, but sense.
Sense.
That something is not right.
Keeping Anakin on the outside is critical. Everyone knows
What?
how close we are. It was his reaction that sold the sniper. I'm sure of it.
What's done is
That's so mean though, poor
major
Anakin.
transformation.
And then we wonder why Anakin turned to the dark side.
His name
What
is
are they doing to his hair?
Works directly for Count Dooku.
Why are we shaving his head?
We tried to make a deal with Moralo for more details, but he was uncooperative.
Okay.
Any details?
No. Stop taking his hair.
Facial
Transformation program loaded.
I take it there's no
Got it.
Chancellor.
Oh, this is what's happening. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Transformation initiated.
And he's gonna be the... Okay, got it. Also, look at what a close shave that Razor got. That's crazy. That must be like space technology. There we go.
Please follow me.
Okay. Well, good
For the house.
thing she didn't check his midi-chlorian count then, because would have given him away. But what a pickup line, though.
We have your credits right here. But first, we need one more thing.
Okay, I thought that was Obi-Wan at first.
Your clothes?
What the?
He's like, I've gotten him way over my head.
This vocal emulator work?
Okay.
Well, you swallow it.
Ew.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Obi-Wan's gone through a lot of weird stuff.
I hope this works.
You're gonna have to work on like the mannerisms too, because you're giving off real Obi-Wan vibes with your mannerisms. Oh no, and you know that we wonder why Anakin turned to the flippin' dark side when we play cruel tricks on him. I understand the importance. Anakin. Oh no. If he sees Obi-Wan as that guy, he might accidentally kill Obi-Wan.
Is he dead?
He's about to.
Oh, Anakin, baby. This is
He's not.
those are gonna be his last words.
If it was up to me, I would kill you right here. But lucky for you, the man you murdered would rather see you rot in jail.
You don't look so tough to me.
This food tastes terrible.
No kidding. It looks. Oh!
Maybe you taste better.
Hi, what's going on down there?
Sorry, just playing with my food.
Wow.
Try the sauce. It makes that slop almost tough.
I wouldn't try the
Good
sauce.
seeing you, Mr. Hobby.
So they definitely done the research, and he's like, "Cool. Okay, now I got an inroad with this guy."
If you got the guts.
He's like, "I'm listening."
It's a brilliant plan, if I do say so. And it involves the Chancellor.
I'm breaking out just going along with us. It'll cost you double my rate.
Ah!
I found the transmitter. I shall have to make this short. We have a problem.
Is Ben his
I made
code name?
contact with Evolve.
No doubt. They shall lead us to some answers about the plot, and possibly to his superiors.
Good idea, Obi-Wan.
Is anyone gonna wonder who he's talking to?
It
God.
could take a while to extract you from prison.
Oh God.
Not to worry. I'm starting to enjoy playing the villain. Gotta go.
That's no. We have enough of that from Anakin. Thank you very much. We have enough to deal with his imminent villainhood. I don't need to hear that from you, Obi-Wan.
Don't even remember me? That's very insulting.
Oh my God! It's
I don't want to.
he's here. They took his.
Stole a bounty from me, and I want an apology.
Kill him, Armin! Like the Jedi! What's wrong, Armin? You lose your spine.
You don't want to.
Kill a kid? So he went to prison?
Oh, yes I do.
Dang it. That is sad. He's so young. Don't you think there's more we could have done for him? I like that we're getting all these, it's fun to have like a, kind of a who's who up in here. So this is what happens to all the bad guys after we're done with our arcs.
Paid off the kid to create a diversion.
Okay, that's what this was all about. Oh, dang it. And now he's gonna get out. Okay, well, there's the escape plan for you. That's how that's being carried out. Meanwhile, we're just getting more and more useful info about what's going on here. Oh, we said we're gonna use the file. I was gonna say, like, is Obi-Wan a secret hacker genius or something? No, just the Force. I mean, sure, he's good with electronics too.
There's the escape.
The guards are coming back.
Poop. Oh, this one's taken. Icky. We gotta share. The things that Obi-Wan does.
I'll send these to the cremation center.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Hey, wait. Looks like a couple of them are showing vital signs.
He's like, dang it. Don't even get to eat my sandwich. Oh, they got vital signs, all right. Poop.
What's the matter with you?
He did.
Master jammed.
Uh-huh. Jammed. He doesn't want to... He doesn't want to hurt them. And then we're going to chat about this plan to kidnap the Chancellor. So that Obi-Wan can hear the whole... Oh, he knows.
Hesitate. Escape.
Oh, okay.
If it wasn't for me, we'd still be stuck in there.
Yeah. Funny how that worked out.
He's a little too wily to buy it, I think.
Maybe there's a place for you with my plans after all. I'm listening.
Tell me about said plans in great detail. Oh my god, they're gonna make me wait till the next one. Really digging the concept, but I still just can't help but feel bad for Anakin though. I just said, I just don't think it's right to mess with his head this way. I get that, like, literally the only thing they needed was Anakin to sell it. But I mean, that's one of those things that's like a hindsight thing, Like, I feel like that's a hindsight thing. Like, someday when Obi-Wan is, like, on the other side of all this, just, like, chilling in his hut on Tatooine, he's gonna be like, probably shouldn't have done that. Also, how crazy was it for Anakin to be standing there watching Obi-Wan's corpse when we know what happens later? Also, he's like, hey, this is Ben. Is that the origin of Ben? Is Ben his code name? Are we going to get any more details or specifics about Ben? Or is it just like, it's a thing, it's a name I used, it was a pseudonym, and you know what, we're just going to go with that. It's my name now. I'd be really curious to know, or is there like more meaning behind it? I think it's probably just a code name. You know what I mean? But I think it'll be interesting. I think it's just interesting enough that we saw that, like, oh, he used Ben as a code name, so that's what he went by. And also, Anakin didn't know that. Very important to note that if you were going to, of course, then you probably want to change Kenobi as well. I mean, for that matter, if we're going that deep into, like, Obi-Wan someday relocating to Tatooine to go into hiding, kind of, should have changed Kenobi and probably should have changed Luke's last name. Don't think Skywalker is a super common name, but semantics, guys. Also has literally nothing to do with this episode, so let's move on. That was really fun, guys. Obi-Wan is killing it. He's just, man, what a like company man he is to just be like getting needles and spiders and tricking friends, and he's on board for just flipping anything. And to think we're doing all this for the Chancellor. And what's really crazy about it is that if this truly is a separatist plot, is it a separatist plot, or are they just like criminals that are doing this on their own? Because they said it was a separatist plot to kidnap the Chancellor. So if it's all being perpetuated by the separatists, then how crazy is that like he basically planned his own kidnapping? Which I'm assuming is also what had, I think, if I'm remembering this correctly, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I don't think this is the same kidnapping, though, because we have a long way to go in unless they're doing another time jump, we have a long way to go in Clone Wars before we get to the point where we'll be hopping into Revenge of the Sith time. But yeah. If only the Zillo Beast had eaten Palpatine when he could. Think of what could have been. Just think about it. Pretty sad, guys. Pretty sad. But no, the episode was great. I think it's really fun to watch. Obi-Wan really get to stretch his legs in like a totally different kind of role, and having to assume this other identity and kind of like, I mean, honestly, he does surprisingly well. And I mean, okay, so I'm going to take it back to the Tatooine thing again, but we know that Tatooine has a lot of interesting characters, and it kind of makes sense that he would be able to, even though he was kind of like he didn't really interact with them too much. Kind of makes sense, like, after seeing this, like, oh, okay. You know, you could see how he could at least hold his own on a planet where there was a lot of goings on like that, you know, like, that wouldn't bother him as much. He kind of, like, knows how to handle himself. So, but yeah, it's, I mean, I love watching Obi-Wan in action, and he does have, like, a really interesting cunning, that it's fun to watch. And it's so crazy to hear him being like, hey, I could get used to this villain stuff. It's like, no, 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 no. I deal with enough of that from Anakin, and I'm not about to deal with that with you. Also, like, if Anakin decides that he wants legit revenge, which, okay, guys, history has taught us that Anakin does not deal with loss very well, and I don't know, maybe they'll get this all figured out first, but, like, if Anakin decides he's gonna go get revenge, and he gets revenge on the Obi-Wan in disguise, that'd be so messed up. We know that doesn't happen because we know, but still, how messed up is that? And then they're gonna be like, I guess we should have let Anakin in on it. History has taught us that given the chance, Anakin will always go rogue on his own instincts. Like, not always, but, surprisingly, like, a lot of times with Ahsoka, he's, like, showing her, like, hey, there's a time and a place. Like, you have to know when to also do what you're told as well. But, I mean, for the most part, I feel like Anakin's gonna do what he's gonna do. And was it really such a good idea to make him believe that Obi-Wan was dead? Like, did you not, like, you guys are Jedi Knights. Did you not maybe get the inkling that that was gonna go wrong for you in a hurry? Yeah, just a little insight on that. Can't help but point out that maybe we're being a little short-sighted here. But overall, super fun story. Cade Bane is back. We got a ton of cameos. We got Boba Fett and just, like, a ton of other, like, villainous characters. I can't even remember all their names. We got, like, the shark. And I thought that was Greedo at first, but I guess not since he died. But yeah, we got a whole lot of, like, fun little Easter eggs in this one. So yeah, guys, I'm excited to see how this is going to pan out. And something tells me it's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets better. So I loved this episode. Really, really invested. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.